So of the 20 aeroplanes, 14 entered airline service, 7 with Air France and 7 with British Airways. Of the 7 we had with MBA, this was the most famous. This was the flagship of the British Airways Concorde fleet. It's famous for many things, and you youngsters probably won't know who I'm talking about, but in 1977 it flew down the Mall in formation with the Red Arrows to salute Her Majesty the Queen when she'd been on the throne for 25 years. In 1985, you may remember the Band Aid concerts. So Phil Collins, the lead singer of Genesis, did a concert in London, jumped on this aeroplane, flew to Washington, helicopter to Philadelphia, and did a second concert on the same day. So it's the most famous of all. His main claim to fame, though, it was the Royal Flight aeroplane. So if we took Her Majesty the Queen on a royal tour, this was the aeroplane we used. She sat here. So if you want to come sit in the Queen's seat some stage, feel free. I spoke to her this morning. She said, "You're very welcome." But she draws a line at Donald Trump. But she said, "You're very welcome." So Duke of Edinburgh would sit here, and this part of the cabin here would be the courtiers, and the other side in the rear cabin, although it's all the same, the rear cabin would be the press and the riffraff people like that. In commercial service, when the aeroplane retired 17 years ago in 2003, a seat on the aeroplane would cost you £7,500. Despite that, we had many regular passengers. There was a lady in particular who always used to sit here, and she bought both seats because she didn't like sitting next door to anybody. And she always had those 2 seats, and we thought that the reason was because she liked the idea of her fellow passengers noticing her as they got in and out of the aeroplane. So this is where Madonna used to sit. The chap who used to buy these 2 seats for exactly the same reason, before he sat down, he used to take a blanket out of there, sit down, put the blanket over his head and not talk to him.